Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I want to read you something, guys. You guys could look at my community post and read along if you'd like, or I could read it to you. I know some of you like when I read to you. What is considered stalking or cyber stalking under federal law? A person commits the federal crime of stalking by traveling across state lines and internationally or within federal jurisdictions with the intent to injure, intimidate, surveil, or harass another person, and by engaging in conduct that one, places the person in fear of death or serious bodily injury to oneself, a member of their immediate family, a spouse or intimate partner, or a pet, service animal, or horse, or 2, causes attempts to cause or could reasonably be expected to cause substantial emotional distress to any person described above. Federal courts have defined substantial emotional distress as mental distress, suffering, or anguish, including depression, shame, humiliation, shock, embarrassment, grief, anxiety, or fear. Cyberstalking involves the same intent and conduct, but occurs through the use of interstate or electronic communication such as mail, email, phone, internet, or social media. A conviction for cyberstalking also requires that the prosecutor prove the defendant engaged in a course of conduct, 2 or more acts. Well, we've got that, guys. We've got that. Let me continue on. Some severely abusive tactics, such as stalking, hacking, and threats, may be considered a federal crime. If you are experiencing severe online abuse, you may decide to report these incidents to local law enforcement and to the federal government. Here is a rundown of different categories of cybercrime and which federal agency to contact. You can report these crimes to your local FBI field office and/or FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. The IC3, which is the Internet Complaint Center, can review a complaint and refer it to the appropriate law enforcement agency. However, one of the main purposes for this is for federal law enforcers to monitor trends and repeat offenders. Well, we have these, guys. We have all of this. Do you want to hear the cake? You want the icing on the cake? We can get both. You ready for this? What are federal penalties for stalking and cyberstalking? A person convicted of stalking under federal law faces up to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Well, the 4 people that we're going to go ahead up against, they don't have 2 pennies to rub together. If the defendant's unlawful conduct results in the death or physical injury to the victim, a conviction can land them in prison for 10 years, 20 years, or even life. More time than Gypsy Rose. Defendants guilty of stalking in violation of a restraining order receive a minimum prison sentence of 1 year. When the victim of the stalking crime is younger than 18, a guilty defendant is subject to imprisonment for 5 years on top of the underlying sentence. Okay, guys, that's it in a nutshell. Well, there's 4 people I know, and this is what I want to tell you guys. So I've gotten your emails. I've gotten your support. I've gotten your chats. I've gotten the screenshots. I've got a lot of old mods that are pissed off too. So this is what I'm going to do. I can only go so far with my lawyer for, I can only go so far. This has got to be criminal, okay? Because for me to sue these people and get nothing is me suing on principle. Now, that was my first step. I already conducted my first step. So I've got documentation, and now I'm asking for all the screenshots, all the doxing, all the defamation, all the libel, not just on me, guys, on any of the other content creators, on you guys yourselves, if you've been harassed and stalked or anything in comments, old mods, all of you. We now have the identity of Boston, Bree, Fancy, and Ryan Lee, guys. So we have the identity of all 4 of these people. And now what I'm going to do is, just like in the clemency letters, you guys send me the stuff. I'm going to send it to several agencies. And there is somebody that I'm involved with currently, not involved that way, you guys, but who was a very big deal in the FBI. He was retired now. And this is the way we're going to go about this. So I think that soon, if you guys would like, because I'm going to be printing out an awful lot of black ink, you guys could at some point donate for that, because I'll be going through cartridges like mad. I've already got a bunch of stuff that I'm printing out, and I'm asking the content creators, let's get it all in one place. Let's do it all together, but let's get it all in one place, and let's go after them. I'll take the time to print them out. But here's what I ask, okay? In the subject matter, I want you to put it's doxing, or it's threats, or it's whatever it is. And then I need you to actually put the screenshot in the email. I will print it out, but I can't be looking for things, because this is a lot that I'm taking on as it is. So please make it as easy for me as possible. I'm also going to need your guys' name. If anybody needs to be anonymous, this is going to the FBI. Okay? This is going to law enforcement. This isn't something that I'm sharing with anybody. So, and also make sure your contact information is there, whether it be emails. If you could put your phone number, that's great. If you could put your address, that's great. Make sure that there's a way to be contacted. Okay? Guys, Bree has contacted me about 3 times, I guess, in emails. I was told to no longer converse with Bree. I'm going to take the advice of somebody wiser than me, because of what we're doing here now. Okay? I don't want to mess up my own case. I don't want to mess up the cases of people that are counting on me to do this right. I want to do it right. So I won't be conversing with Bree. Guys, I would just want to say something, okay? So I know I got gaslit yesterday because I took a video. I took a picture of the video that called me the criminal word and sent it to my lawyer. My lawyer saw it. I still have a picture of that, screenshot of that. So I know that Bree said she didn't do it. I heard her, but I knew the truth to that. So I didn't want to fight about that. I knew the truth. I wanted to learn new things. So I know that she gaslit. Please know that I know that. And more than that, guys, you guys were right there. You were right there protecting Nina. I have those. And Nina and Becca and any other content creator that has been harassed, that has been stalked, that has been bullied, that has been threatened, that has been doxxed. I'm happy to put all of our stuff together, because it should be one case. It should be one case that we're putting out there. Guys, I know that Gypsy Rose did a video about Nina and doxing Nina. I need that video, because that's a parole violation. She can't do that. So I don't have a picture of that. I didn't see that, but some of you guys have it. Please send it to me. Let's take care of this. Let's do this. You asked me, I'm willing. Let's go. Let's do it, guys. But please make it as easy for me as possible. Write doxing, write threat, whatever. If you were doxed by Ryan Lee, put doxed by Ryan Lee. If you were doxed by Fancy, doxed by Fancy. Threat by Fancy. Anything. Just make it as easy as possible. Put a little email thing. This is who I am. This is the way to contact me. And then put a screenshot of it. Please, let's do this. So if you guys can write also the name of the video, the content creator who put the video out, and a timestamp of where that might be found in the video, as well as the screenshot. That would be awesome. Just easier for people to get to. And I think it streamlines it much easier. So guys, I'm happy to take that on and get those letters and everything sent out and organized. And that's the way we're going to handle this. And, let's begin. I'm going to continue on with the videos that I'm making. I'm going to continue on with my life here and keep going. But yeah, we're going to put a stop to this, and we're going to put a stop to this criminally, because there's something here that can be stopped criminally. I'm going to let the law enforcement do exactly what they're supposed to do, and the FBI do exactly what they're supposed to do. And I'm going to have my retired old friend helping that to make sure it gets where it's supposed to get. Guys, you also have to still remember that this is just going to be piled on top of the stuff that's already going on with the stuff with Fancy's already. There's stuff moving in that direction. Somebody hit me up about that today. A law enforcement asked me to resend something that was missed. So there's stuff going on, guys. Nobody's going to let this slide. You can't let it slide. I heard what they did to Nina last night after coming and apologizing to me. Enough bullshit, enough game playing. Let's get this done. Happy to help with anybody that needs it. Definitely going ahead with this. You guys said, let's go ahead with it. Okay, I'm the steward. Let's go. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Hit me up, toddyoneskip@gmail.com with all the proof that you have. I'll print it out, get it to the right place, and stop this bullshit. This came after somebody who knew that I wrote the letter to the lawyer and then saw the Resident Midnight apology that I read to Amy. And that was somebody that was affiliated with my lawyer. It was a step above. That just said, whoa, 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 whoa. No. All right, guys. So things are happening, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you. And don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. For all of you that reached out to me to see if I was okay, fine. And I thank you for that. Thank you for that so much. All right, guys, be well.